the first questions. Over here, please, gentlemen.
Jürgen, good night. Carlo Bianchi del tercertiempo.com. Incredible but true. Any comment on the matter?
Any comment on the...
Oh.
Incredible result, considering the performance of your team. Incredible but true.
Yeah, true. You're right. Not sure if it's incredible. It's just a normal football result. It was... So after the game, when I saw the stats, it was 50-50 possession. So we had a lot more shots on target, but the most decisive stat is absolutely on Madrid's side. Just to make sure that nobody thinks I wouldn't congratulate Real Madrid. I do that now, but I congratulate everybody, president involved, outside personally. So they scored a goal, we didn't. That's the easiest explanation in the world of football, and harsh to get anyway, but we respect that, of course. When the goalkeeper is man of the match, then something is going wrong for the other team. So we had, I think, 3 really big chances where Courtois made incredible saves. Would have loved to have a few more of this caliber. In the last third, we could have done better pass here, whatever. The crosses, we especially to the end of the game towards Courtois, they make not too much sense. Had the best phase probably after they scored the 1-0, then we played exactly in the spaces we had to play. We had the first half good moments, so when we found Sadio next, left and right from Casemiro, center half stayed deep. Sad could turn, we arrived in the box, that was good. Wanted to play a bit more in their formation in the second half than around their formation. The problem is when you play against Real Madrid and they defend that deep, the counter-attacking threat they are is immense, and you cannot ignore that. I saw us doing really a lot of good things, to be honest, but it was not enough, and we take that.
Next question here in the front, please.
Hi, Jürgen. Simon Peach from PA. Obviously, the match was delayed, so you were aware that something was happening, but have you been made aware of anything yet? And if you had got anything to say on the matter?
Not a lot, and I couldn't speak to my family yet, but I know that the families had real struggles to get into the stadium. But the reasons, I don't know yet. What I heard that we will have, what is the saying for that, further investigations to figure out what's going on there. I heard a few things. They were not good, not nice. Obviously, that was pretty tricky out there, but I don't know more about it.
Next question here, first row, please.
Hello, Jürgen. Sam Wallace from The Telegraph. You've won so many games against deep-lying sides this season. A lot of teams play like that against you. Did you feel that on this occasion, maybe just the fact it was the 64th game, you'd played so much that there just wasn't that little bit in the tank?
Let me say that it doesn't help, but it's not. I don't think it was the reason. So we had, and we all know that these kind of the chances we had is on the when the player shoots a ball going in or not is on the foot actually only an inch. That's all. It has nothing to do with being at the peak of your physical things or not. No, we had these situations. We all know that the chance in the 1-1 situation from close range from Mo. We know how often Mo scored in these situations. It was just an outstanding save from Courtois. We have to respect that as well. Can't remember. I think Madrid had 1 shot on target. Is that right? And it was a goal. Yeah. But look, I understand 100% and I respect it 100%. The reason for playing football and having these kind of competition is to win the game. and whatever you do is as long as it's in the rules, it's allowed, and you can do it. So it's completely fine. We had to defend as well in moments, really, and just that we blocked the shots or whatever. We played a good game, but when you lose 1-0, you have to admit it was then not good enough. I told the boys in the dressing room after we had a bit of time, obviously, watching the celebrations of Real Madrid and these kind of things. I told the boys that I feel the pride already. But I saw as well that I was the only one in the dressing room in that moment, so the boys need a little bit longer for that. I understand that. But these boys played an outstanding season. The two competitions we couldn't win, we didn't win for the smallest possible margin. 1 point, 1-0. So what does that say? Just that on the day or in the city during the season they were 1 point better, and tonight Madrid was 1 goal better. That says nothing about us. The difference between 2018 and now is that I see us coming again, and not in 2018. I wished it, but I couldn't know. But these boys are really competitive. They have an incredible attitude. It's a fantastic group, and we will go again, definitely. And tomorrow we will celebrate the season. It's good that we don't have to do that now immediately, but after a night's sleep and maybe another talk or speech from me, the boys will realize how special it was what they did. And even if nobody on this planet would understand that we have a parade tomorrow, we still will do it. And I really hope that everybody who has the chance to get to Liverpool is there tomorrow and celebrates together with us a fantastic season which we all had together, which didn't end like we wanted. But yeah, that's fact. But how I said, the club is in a good moment. We will go again.
Wait, one more there, please.
Yes, hi Jurgen. Elias Lorati from Valve USA. What do you think was the key difference today between winning and losing?
What is the key difference between winning and losing? That's a question. I don't understand it. They scored, we didn't. Or what do you mean? Can you explain it? Because I don't understand it. What is the key difference between winning and losing?
What did you feel was missing from today to really get the win?
But they scored and we didn't. But that's not easy to say. We could have played better football, but Madrid could have played better football, but they didn't. They won anyway. I think Madrid played already a lot of games better. We can now say they played exactly like they have to. Fine. That's how you play a final. But if we didn't want the ball, then we made both in our half, whatever. That's not possible. So again, the stats is 50-50 possession. So it was not that they never had a ball, absolutely. But they couldn't score. They couldn't, apart from the goal, they didn't have a shot on target. That's a good sign for my team. We had 9 shots on target. That's really a good number. The problem is they scored with 1 shot and we didn't score with 9. That's the difference between losing and winning.
Any last question? Yeah, here, 4th row. Thank you.
¿Qué tal, mister? Enhorabuena por la temporada, Jesús Clemente de Team Madrid, porque como bien decía, ha sido una... Ah, perdón. Espero. Sorry.
No problem.
Sí, le decía que enhorabuena por la temporada, porque como bien ha dicho, creo que ha sido una temporada outstanding.
Gracias.
Casi perfecta, salvo por no levantar los títulos. Y hablaba de 2 cosas. Primero, de los disparos. Son 24 en total. Es verdad que son 9 on target, pero son 24 disparos, lo cual denota la capacidad ofensiva del equipo. Y en segundo lugar, hablaba de que no ha sido suficiente. Da la sensación de que contra el Real Madrid, no para el Liverpool, para muchos equipos, parece que la perfección o rozarla no es suficiente, al menos en Champions League. No sé si existe algún tipo de receta o si piensa que con lo que ha hecho habría dado para cualquier otro equipo, otro oponente en la final.
It's not important. If any other team could have won tonight because Madrid qualified for the final and we qualified for the final and we couldn't win tonight. So that's the only thing what counts. This team of Real Madrid is incredibly experienced. They have the most experienced manager in European football, now the most successful as well. But in a football game, in a close football game, and even maybe at a lot of more shots, much more shots. That's it, much more shots than Madrid. It is about scoring, easy. And then the other problem is with 24 shots, how you say. I remember 3 situations where Thibaut Courtois had made really a proper save, a world-class save. And with our quality, we can cause them more problems. So, but that says nothing about the quality. Madrid deserved the Champions League trophy. That's how it is. When if you lose, you have to think you could have done better. It's normal. So we have to. We think we could have done better. Is it possible at game 63 or 64, whatever, play your absolute best football? I don't know, but I saw a lot of good things. Like my team was full of desire, full of passion. We tried really hard. And you don't get the reward. That's part of the game. It will never change. And what's the reason for that? I don't believe in these kind of things that Madrid is unbeatable in final. There will come a final, believe it. That they will lose a final some day. But it didn't happen tonight. And so I think Real Madrid couldn't care less when that will happen. And for us, it's not too interesting as well.